In Mass Effect 3's beginning lies its end. In the Reaper's breathtaking invasion of Earth lies its scale. In Shepard's new athleticism and heavy hand lies its action. And in a nameless child, a helpless figure cast against a cosmic backdrop, lies its emotion. It's an opening the average developer couldn't manage, but Bioware is not your average developer, treading the line between the universal and the personal with laser-like precision. Did we expect anything less? Here's our review.
To every Krogan born after this day, the name Shepard will mean hero!
When it comes to describing Mass Effect 3, a single word comes to mind: dizzying. The game is a whirlwind of events, characters, mechanics, and ideas so intense it threatens to break away from sense completely and spiral into the upper atmosphere. The galaxy is at war, Earth has fallen, and Shepard is once more the tip of the spear. Even seasoned players will find it a little intense, while newcomers will be cast adrift in a sea of codex entries. But let's get this straight from the start. Your enjoyment of Mass Effect 3 will, in many ways, be tied to your series knowledge. Woven throughout the galactic narrative is a constant thread of old friends, in-jokes, and character resolutions. And unlike Mass Effect 2, these aren't simply emails, but incredible scenes. There's a smattering of humor, with Mass Effect 3 being the series' funniest game, but the underlying themes are of sacrifice and the shaky moral high ground of the greater good. It's through these the game manages to craft a story that will reduce veterans of the series to both quivering sadness and grinning elation. It's an incredible achievement, with the game effortlessly combining story arcs with choices that have no right answer, their consequences played out on both a personal and cosmic scale. It's this scale that also defines Mass Effect 3's action. Even as part of a series known for some grand finales, Mass Effect 3 feels like one long crescendo. We've seen attack ships on fire off the moon of Palaven. We've watched Geth beams glitter in the dark near Rannoch. In the face of these epic backdrops, the game's foreground combat refuses to be upstaged. A retooled version of Mass Effect 2's cover shooting, it's chunkier and angrier than ever, with heavy melees and the new arsenal competing for center stage. Your available weaponry is no longer dictated by class, blowing the armory wide open. Add this to the new upgrade system and you have the ability to invent your own weaponry, whether it's strapping a scope to a pistol or a knife to a spike-firing shotgun. And you'll need every upgrade you can get, whether you're facing the ruthless tactics of Cerberus or the overwhelming force of the Reaper's ground troops. From laying smokescreens to buffing allies, each has a role to play, and they drive the combat to new heights, asking more from the player than ever before. This feeds directly into the game's cooperative multiplayer, which makes up for in compulsive action what it lacks in narrative detail. Offering a sleeker version of the campaign's RPG systems, it provides an endless stream of thumb-blistering battles.
Do or die isn't much of a choice, so I just keep doing whatever it takes.
Mass Effect 3's galactic war may be one of breathtaking scale, but it's the detail, the skill, and the humanity with which it's constructed that make it something special. Over the series, Bioware have thrilled us, shocked us, and even left us teary-eyed, and this final chapter is no different. There are moments in which Bioware overreaches, moments of ambition that remain unfulfilled, but they feel insignificant in the face of the game's most striking scenes. The desperate refugees flooding into the Citadel, a friend's dying words, the choice between the destruction of one race or another. These aren't just moments that you see, these are moments that you own, occupying your mind long after the console is switched off and the disc has stopped spinning. These are your friends, this is your war, and this is your galaxy. Mass Effect 3 may begin with the image of a single figure resiliently standing against a conflict of unfathomable scale, but how it ends is up to you.